Present perfect versus present perfect continuous. Result or activity. How many or how long? Hello and welcome to Ding Dong Time for English. Today we'll finally make sense of the difference between the present perfect and the present perfect continuous. By the end of this lesson, you'll know when to talk about the result, when to focus on the activity, when to ask how many, and when to ask how long. We'll also look at how both tenses use for, since, and how long, but for different reasons. Present perfect, have, has plus past participle. Present perfect continuous, have, has been plus ing form. Let's start with the forms. The present perfect uses have or has followed by a past participle. For example, I have finished. She has worked. The present perfect continuous uses have or has plus been and the ing form of the verb. For example, I have been working. She has been studying. Simple, right? Now let's see how meaning changes. The present perfect shows a result that matters now, like an arrow on the timeline. For example, I've written 3 emails this morning. The present perfect continuous highlights the activity itself like a line leading to now. For example, I've been writing emails all morning. Questions and negatives. Have you finished the report yet? The focus is on the result. I haven't finished the report yet. There's no result there. Have you been working on the report? The focus is on the activity. I haven't been sleeping well lately. This is an ongoing difficulty. When we talk about quantity or number, use the present perfect, as in how many, how much. When we talk about time or duration, use the present perfect continuous, as in how long. Here are 2 examples. I've read 5 articles today. That's how many, so we use present perfect. I've been reading articles for 2 hours. That's how long, so we use present perfect continuous. How many messages have you replied to? We're looking here at the number. How long have you been replying to messages? Here we're looking at the duration. Both tenses describe something that began in the past and continues now. The present perfect sounds more like a fact or stable state. For example, I've lived in London for 10 years. The present perfect continuous feels more active. It highlights the ongoing effort or experience. For example, I've been living in London for 10 years. Both tenses work with for, since, and how long, but they describe different ideas. Both use for plus period, for example, for 2 hours, since plus starting point, for example, since 2015, and how long plus question. Use the present perfect for states, things that simply are. Use the present perfect continuous for actions, things we do. Present perfect for states, present perfect continuous for actions, single or repeated. States use the present perfect. I've known her for years. They've had this car since 2020. He's always liked Italian food. Actions. Use present perfect continuous. I've been teaching online since 2019. She's been going to the gym since March. We've been working on this project all day. Sometimes both forms are grammatically correct. The present perfect gives a result or finished sense. The present perfect continuous focuses on what's been happening up to now. Ask yourself, do I care about the outcome or about the process? She has worked here for 5 years. She has been working here for 5 years. I've written the report. This is the result. I've been writing the report. This is more of an activity. Questions and negatives have the same structure for both. Use past participle for results and been plus ing for activities. Present perfect shows the result, as in how many. Affirmative sentence. He's presented 3 reports today. Negative sentence. He hasn't presented the report yet. Question. Has he presented the report yet? Present perfect continuous shows the activity, as in how long. Affirmative sentence. She's been working on the project all morning. Negative sentence. She hasn't been working very efficiently lately. Question. How long has she been working on that project? The arrow focuses on the result, so we use present perfect. The line focuses on the activity, so we use present perfect continuous. If you're counting, it's present perfect. Look at the arrow, the result is now. We use how many, how much. It is often completed. For example, I've done the housework. If you're describing effort, then it's present perfect continuous. Look at the line, the activity is up to now. We use how long. It is action that is usually still in progress. For example, I've been doing the housework. Remember, if you're thinking about results, use the present perfect. If you're thinking about activities, use the present perfect continuous. And that's how to tell these 2 tenses apart. If you'd like to practice, don't miss the next quiz video. Thanks for watching. Ding dong, time for English. Like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments which one gives you more trouble, the arrow or the line.